Hey everybody, just another hopefully a quick video here, but uh, it just I just picked up this card and I want to show it to you guys first, but because I don't want to, I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. Um, this card's interesting because it's Lawrence Dunn. I can just go to it in my satchel here. Yeah, use. Okay, so it's Lawrence Dunn. Who the hell is Lawrence Dunn? Well, he's nobody. This is just some guy named Lawrence Dunn, and he's kind of dressed like a Caesar, or somebody. I guess he's the guy who in charge, who stabbed the guy in the back or something. But anyway, what was interesting to me about Lawrence Dunn is Lawrence Dunning is an author, and he's mostly known for just writing like Fallout type fiction, where I've never actually read his books. I'm just familiar with the guy. Um, he writes like Fallout the game, stuff that takes place in that kind of a world. He even has a book called Fallout. I don't know if it has anything to do with the game. I don't know what the connection is there, if any, but maybe that's where the game got the name. But you find that card in this cabin here, and I find this cabin interesting too because so I just put up a video there. I just came directly from a mission there with a house that looked like Night of the Living Dead house. And from that mission, the trail of God, if you will, I know it's ridiculous, it led me here. And this house, okay, let's back up again. So, first thing you get is you notice is that there's a lady back here with a gun that you've never got before. So you come and you pick up her gun because you're like, ooh, get a free gun. And the game's kind of new. But then you look at this lady, and she's been shot right in the forehead. And I'm not kidding you. If you just listen, go back to this chapter that I just played there with Archibald and the Moonshiners, and then just go to one after that. And when you play those two missions in a row, and there's multiple references to people being shot in the head. You even come across like two dudes on the trail there with Archibald. I got a video of that coming, I think. But yeah, you come across two dudes, and both of them are shot in the head. This lady's shot in the head. She had a gun beside herself, so I think she killed herself, maybe. But who knows? It's if I don't know how. Like, I watch a lot of zombie movies, right? And this is here's the other reason I'm thinking zombies. But I'm not saying it's the undead nightmare. I don't think that's a thing in the game that's existed or coming, and they're going to surprise us with this if we find all this stuff. I don't believe that. That's crazy. As crazy as I am, that seems crazier. But it's just funny what's happening now while I'm on this trail I'm following here, and it seems to be leading to zombies, which I think is a red herring. But again, oh, I didn't even see this body. But here, let's get over to this guy though, because wait, check out his feet. Okay, so this lady has no shoes, and this guy has one shoe. And if you look at all the footprints, it might be more than one person's footprints, but they're two shoes. It's a left and a right, for sure. I don't know if there's a trail here that you could follow. Please be my guest. I'm not going that deep on stuff as crazy as I am. But again, this is a zombie scene for sure. Um, it's not murder. It's there's guns. If like people are getting shot, it's not. There's too much blood for it to be that much stabbing and like this. It's I don't know. Hopefully, there's some horror fans watching this and they'll understand what I'm talking about here. But that's what is. How did this lady die? Look at there. Look at her arm there. That's a bite, right? Like it's not shot. and it's going out of their face. But yeah, right before this mission, you come to like, I don't know, I'll probably get banned off of YouTube for showing all this stuff, but right before this mission, the mission with Archibald, you stop with these two dudes, and they both look like they were shot in the eye. Archibald says one was shot in the middle of the forehead, but if you look at it, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he was shot in the eye. But yeah, and then like I say, you find this card here with the Dunning guy, who maybe Lawrence Dunn is another guy that I'm unaware of, and it's just some programmer they're making fun of or something. But what popped to my mind was it was the author there, and you know that all ties in with the zombie stuff. So, which is what I think this scene is trying to depict. Nothing in the mirror. I looked in the mirror there to see if I could see anything. I'm not seeing nothing. So, but yeah, please like and subscribe. I know maybe these theories are crazy. Maybe they're interesting. Like I said, it's not an undead nightmare theory. It's just weird how this trail brought me from what I thought was a zombie mission with the Archibald stuff. There's some weird stuff going on there with the two bodies at the crossroads, and then that first triggered zombies in my mind. I was like, huh, that's weird. This reminds me of zombies. And then yeah, and then the last mission I played there, it shows the house of the or House of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead, whatever. It's clearly a horror Night of the Living Dead reference. With the house on the hill there, and it's black and white. And then, like I say, I leave that mission and I follow my trail of God, and it brought me to this stuff. And it's just these weird connections, guys, that I'm. I know it's insane. I get it, but and I'm gonna try and do a better job of explaining what I'm talking about. But it's like 1, 2, 3 connected. 1, 2, 3 connected, and right now they're connecting me with zombie references. So it's I don't know. Maybe that's gonna be part of the next connection because that works like it sometimes, but I might have to take something from here. I might get to another place in the game and realize I have to backtrack to here. But I know because my last 3 connections brought me here that this is definitely a place I need to find my next point. Yeah, that doesn't mean there's going to be a little thing on the tablecloth or in the wood or something. It might, but it might not. It's weird. You're looking for the clues, man. That's all I can really explain it, and that's why it's hard for me to show everybody all at once because it's like, well, it's like it took me 6 hours. I don't know how to I don't know how to condense that for you, but I just did my best, everybody. Like I just put up 2 videos. I'm gonna throw the Archibald one up, and if you watch all 3, sorry, they're gonna be out of order because I'm bad at this, but it's they all had like a slight zombie connection to them, and that wasn't present before. That's like a new thing that they've started connecting me to. And if I could start with the zombie connection and explain to you how that connected to my last clue, but like that's another long ass video. But this is where I'm going with stuff, and it's a whole new way to play, and that's why it's so cool to me. It's like, oh wow, there was this whole thing in here that nobody knew about, and we're just discovering it. And I don't know. I turn the radar off, and you just kind of like go with the game sometimes, and that, yeah, I'll try and make a video explaining that better too, because I think that's important. It's like, you can, everything points to something. It's weird. That's why it's like really hard to navigate where I'm going next, because eventually you get to a point where you realize like, oh, okay, all the there's a lot of rocks that if you stand on them, they kind of look like arrowheads, and they point to other rocks that look like arrowheads, and you could go and follow that trail forever. There's branches. There's like a tree that looks like a bird. I I don't know how to explain it, but it's the same tree over and over again. And if you follow them, they point to each other, and you can go on that forever. I haven't followed them to the end. I don't even know how to really follow them, but it's obvious that they're pointing to each other because you just find one and you'll find another one. I promise. Just stand under it and face where the beak is pointing and walk straight, and you will hit another tree that looks just like it. Where that leads, if anywhere, if that has a point, I don't know. Um, People have made videos about this stuff. I'm just the guy who's put his in front of it, I guess, and can kind of made the connections to some of this stuff. But um, yeah, it's symbolism on top of symbolism on top of symbolism on top of metaphors, wrapped in an enigma, in a riddle, with a lot of pulp culture references in it too. Like my guy got this hat all of a sudden too, and that's another reason I think I'm on to something because uh, this is the Clint Eastwood hat, and I didn't buy it or anything. Maybe somebody tell me if you know this better than me, and you're in the comments. Like, is there a point in the storyline where you just get this hat? Because I just turned on my game today, and it was on my head, and I forget what it's called. It's called like the Desperado or something, but pretty sure it's Clint Eastwood's hat, and I didn't buy it, and it's part of my inventory, and yeah, it's weird stuff like that that's happening. The other thing that's tripping me out too is like that. Okay, so I got that hat that just popped up in my inventory, and I happen to be on this part here with where I'm the deputy, and I'm wearing this jacket, and like I don't know, does my dude look like anybody to you? This is total accident, I swear. But like, yeah, I've seen The Walking Dead, right? And then all the zombie stuff. But again, that's how they screw with you. That's how like I'm on this trail, and that's part of how they screw with it. They're like, "Oh, is it zombies? Is it oh, we're gonna just oh no, it's not zombies at all." And then, but yeah. So I've come to a part in the game where I'm dressed as a sheriff, like Rick from The Walking Dead, and I've had 3 zombie connections. So um, again, just following the trail of God, guys. That's all I'm doing. But it's just weird how the game works, and it's awesome. It's so beautiful, and I love it. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. But I also it's driving me a little crazy. And I sleep well. For anybody commenting that, I do sleep very well. This is very tiring, and I work all day, and then I do this, and then I sleep very well. So um, yeah, thanks for caring though. I appreciate it. Anyway, thanks everybody. It's a long one. Love you. Bye.